Hello LEGO friends and welcome back to Stud City Bricks. My name is Brian and today we're going to dive into this 5-pound bag of LEGO I was able to pick up at the Goodwill outlet. So I actually picked these up on 2 separate trips to the Goodwill outlet. On my first trip I got this baggie that was all found loose in the bottom of a big blue bin. I've already gone through this and cleared out the Mega Blocks that I picked up by mistake and cleaned these pieces. So let's go through that bag first. So here's that first little baggie sorted out. I separated into bricks, plates, vehicle parts, minifigure accessories, and then some interesting printed pieces. By far the best piece is this Crocodile Alligator. I remember these from my friends having them growing up. I don't think I ever had one myself, so that's a nice addition to the collection. There was a dog. We had a couple minifigures. This is the only complete one, I think, that says gear on it. Here's a Porsche Motorsport one, missing the hands and head. And then there was this torso, missing a hand. I'm not entirely sure what this is from, so if anybody knows, let me know. We also had these printed pieces. Here's a console piece. I don't know what this went to. I'm sure it went to quite a few different kinds of sets. We had this sticker piece. If anybody knows what that goes to. And then we had this orange piece with a picture on it. And then I think the most unique piece in this is this. I had never seen one of these before, and it took me a couple minutes of searching on Bricklink to figure out what it was, and apparently it's a magnetic minifig holder, so you would stick it on a fridge or something like that. So before we move on to that giant bag of LEGO, I'll show you some things that I picked up at a different Goodwill. We found these cups. I think they're from McDonald's, and they're from the LEGO movie. This one is Virtue Vius. We have Metal Beard. Good Cop, Bad Cop. And I also found this LEGO Castle Sword. Thanks, Lucas, for donating your collection to Goodwill. So now that we have that out of the way, let's push these out of the way and get to that giant bag of LEGO. Okay, let's go ahead and dump this bad boy out. Oops, dropped one. So here's a look at everything that was in that bag. I'm gonna try to go a little bit slow, and you can let me know if you see anything good. There's definitely some pieces in here I've never seen before. This person obviously liked labeling their stuff. So let me go through and sort this, and I'll show you what I found that was unique. A lot of it was definitely what seems to be older LEGO pieces. And then we also had some Friends and Minecraft that I had found in the bin as well. The Minecraft is what appears to be the first night set, and the Friends is what appears to be the Dolphin Cruiser. I saw booklets for each of those sets in the bin as well that I didn't take, but it was a good tip-off to what sets they were. So I separated out some older pieces, or what I believe to be older pieces that I'd never seen before. Starting with this big minifig style thing that uses these hinge pieces as arms. We have a torso, which appears to be the original minifig style with no arms and no face. And then there's a blue torso of that as well with no head. Next we have this, I guess it's a battery box. It says 4 volt on the top. Don't really know how this works. There's a plug at this end, and I'm assuming there's an axle goes through there to spin. There's these style of wheels that have the brick with the holes in all sides, and you can see the axles go through the clear bottom. And here's one of the type of wheels that goes through those. And then here's the brick by itself. Here's some gear pieces that are different than the modern gear that I have seen. Some red bushings. Here's a turntable that's a little bit different than how they do it now. Here's a very unique piece with lots of studs on different sides and pins on this side. Here's what appears to be the front of a truck, but it's embossed in, not printed on. And here's some sort of chain with studs on top. And then there's this track piece. There's actually two of them in this haul, but one of them was broken and mangled. So it's over in my mangled pile right now. Moving on down the line, we have this bucket loader piece. These bricks that have holes going all the way through. Some hinge pieces that I've never seen anything like. Some potentially newer hinge pieces that I've seen before. There were these pieces on top of this brick, but if you look at them, they have almost like feet at the bottom and they're angled out. Some more hinge pieces, some helicopter tops, some jets, some newer foliage pieces, and some older foliage pieces. We have an assortment of windows and doors, clear bricks, plates, inverted slopes, a good selection of black slopes, red slopes, and blue slopes. Those would be good to make some little buildings with. And then we have a giant pile of bricks. I have filled this cup with all the little studs and little pieces. We have some assorted pieces that don't fit in anywhere else and some Duplo. And then here we have all those labeled pieces I mentioned before. We have B1 on a tail fin. We have truck. We have another label in there that said battle and one that said truck, and then this one said B2. Here's the pile of unfortunately broken and mangled pieces. Here's a plate that got snapped. Some bitten bricks. This hinge is missing the other half. Here's that rail I was talking about. And then other assorted damage. I think this might have been one. Here's the pile of not Lego. These are the ones that have the taller studs on them. I don't really know what brand it is, but got to keep that out of the Lego pile. Here are miscellaneous items that were found in this pile. I believe this is a burnt up Army Man. Has some fire damage to the top. Some other sort of toy piece. It's a door to something quite large. And maybe a wheel assembly for something. And then there's the miscellaneous trash. And last but not least, I also found this Legoland sword in the pile. So I hope everybody enjoyed my Goodwill Lego haul. If you have any questions about what I found, or comments, or insights about the pieces that I didn't know what were, please leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe. Have a good one.